Hi ESY squad. Today we are going to be working on our math skills, okay? I know you guys are going to totally rock this today. Miss Emily and Miss Celeste tell me all about how you guys are math geniuses, and that makes me so excited. So today what we're going to work on is our part, whole word problems. Okay, and so I know that word problems get a little bit crazy because there's so many words and it's hard to read them and it's hard to break down what they're asking, but I'm going to give you two different ways to solve them today. Okay, so the first one is, well, this whole word problem is all about part, whole. Okay, so we're taking a part and we're taking another part and we're joining them together, right? So that's what we're going to be working on. We're working on addition today, okay? So addition word problems. So we take a part and we take the other part and we combine them together to get our total, okay? So we're going to be working on two different strategies and visuals so that you guys can see both parts, and where they meet together to get to the whole. Okay, so the first one is our dot graph, okay? So we have a part here, and it goes up to our whole, right? So we have a little bit right here, a little bit right here, and it goes up, and we combine them together, and we get our whole, right? So if we have two different parts that we're looking at and we're given in a word problem, we want to put the first part here, the second part here, and then we combine them together to get to our whole. The second one, actually, I'm going to pause right here and I'm going to fill in and give you guys an example, okay? So say I am eating chicken nuggets, okay? I know, that's so crazy. But I'm eating chicken nuggets and I dip two of them in ranch. And so my first part's going to go right there, right? Two of them in ranch, and I dip two of them in ketchup, okay? So I dip two in ranch, I dip two in ketchup, so we have to put our other part on that side. Now, how many chicken nuggets did I eat, right? So we have to add. So 2 plus 2 is 4, right? And so let's look at our graphic organizer, right? So 2 plus 2, they move up together. How many? 4. You're right. You guys are so smart. So now let's move on to the second one. And this one is right here. And it is a bar graph, okay? So we have our part and our part. And both parts together equal our whole, right? So a little bar equals our big, giant bar graph, right? Awesome. So let's think about the same thing, right? But let's first fill in our graphic organizer first, and then we'll fill in our equation after that, okay? So our part, what was my story? Oh, right, I was eating chicken nuggets, right? Chicken nuggets. So I ate 2 chicken nuggets, and that's my first part, right? The chicken nuggets that I dipped in ranch, okay? Now I have another set of chicken nuggets that I ate. Then I dipped in ketchup. Can anybody remember how many I dipped in ketchup? 2, right, awesome, I heard you guys. So that is what I'm going to put right there, right? So 2 plus 2, and if I combine both of these bars, how many did it make up? How many chicken nuggets did I eat all together? 4, right, good job, 4. So now let's go down here and fill in our equation, right? So blank plus blank equals blank. So what is our first part? 2. Plus, what was our second part? 2. So 2 plus 2 equals how many all together? How many was our whole? 4. Awesome job. I am so proud of you guys, ESY squad. So now this is what we're going to do. We are going to take our second way of solving, our second graphic organizer, or you can call it a visual if you would like. We're going to take our second visual and we're going to do some extra practice, okay? So I'm going to take this guy down and I'm going to toss him over here. Now I'm going to take our practice sheet and I'm going to put him up right there. Beautiful. So it says, let's practice. So let's get started and let's practice. So we're going to start up here on this one. And if you guys would like to follow along, you can follow along with a piece of paper, okay? So let's see. It says, Carter has 20 Pokemon books and 8 dinosaur books. How many books does Carter have all together, right? So this is what we did. We drew our graphic organizer, right? Our visual for our part and our whole bar, okay? So if you want to draw that on your paper, you draw a one long rectangle, right? And right below it, you're going to draw 2 smaller rectangles, okay? That make up the distance of that long one. Okay? Give me a thumbs up when you guys are ready. Awesome. So now, this is what we have to do. In a word problem, we have 2 parts, and we're trying to find how many that we have all together, right? So let's look through our word problem, and let's find our first part. So Carter has 20 Pokemon books. So we're talking about books, right? And we're asking how many books all together. So how many Pokemon books does he have? Carter has 20, right? So that's our first part. 20. He has 20 Pokemon books. And how many dinosaur books does he have, right? Because that's our other part. He has 8 dinosaur books. That is so much. And so that is our second part. So you are going to write it right in your other rectangle. Okay? And so this is what we are trying to find. How many books does Carter have all together? So we are going to take 20, and we are going to take 8, and we are going to add them together. So I'm going to give you guys like 5 seconds to figure it out right now, and you're going to raise your hand if you have the answer. And then we're going to move on, and I'm going to tell you what the answer is. Okay? So ready, go. Okay, are you almost done? Are you ready? Awesome. So 20 plus 8 is how many? 28, right? So that is how many books Carter has all together. Because we took our first part, which was 20, and we took our second part, which was 8, and we combined them together, and we got 28. You guys are rock stars. Okay, let's move on to our next one. Elijah has 14 red rockets and 6 blue rockets. How many rockets does Elijah have? Right? Because it's Space Week. So we are talking about rockets, and Elijah is going up to space. So let's find our first part, right? Elijah has 14 red rockets. Okay, so he has 14 red rockets. That's our first part, right? Our first part. So let's draw it in our graphic organizer. 14 red rockets. And 6 blue rockets. So he has 14 red rockets and 6 blue rockets. So let's underline that part. And 6 blue rockets. So that is our second part, right? So this is what we have to do now, right? We have to take our 14 and we have to take our 6 and we have to combine them together. You are right. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to solve that one all on your own and write it down on your paper, and then I'm going to tell you the answer, okay? Ready, go! All right, are you almost there? If you guys are having a little bit of trouble, it is totally okay to draw a picture, right? If you guys are struggling and you guys need a little bit of help, totally draw a picture. I work that way also. Okay, we have 14 red rockets and 6 blue rockets, and when we combine them together, how many rockets does Elijah have all together, right? That's what we're looking for, all together. How many rockets does he have? Hope I heard it. Someone said it. How many? 20, you're right. So we are going to write 20 in our whole bar, right? You guys are awesome. Okay, I have one more that I'm going to do with you. And then the other one, you guys are going to try on your own. And then at our social meet, you're going to come with me and you're going to tell me the secret special answer of this one. And I'm going to give you guys a virtual high five, okay? Okay, let's do this one. Ready? Rourke has 10 blue skateboards and 4 red skateboards. How many skateboards does Rourke have? So we have one part, we have another part, and we combine them to find how many skateboards he has. So let's see. What is our first part? Can anybody tell me? What's our first part? I'm pointing to it. 10 blue skateboards, right. So Rourke has 10 blue skateboards. So that is our first part. Oh, my 10 looked a little crazy. 10 blue skateboards. And now who can tell me our other part? What is our other part that we're looking for? I heard it. 4 red skateboards, right? So we have 10 blue, that's our first part, and we have 4 red skateboards, which is our second part. So I want you to write 10 and 4, right? And now this is what we have to do, right? We have to see, okay, so we have 10 and we have 4, and when we combine them together, how many skateboards does Rourke have all together, right? So I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. This one's an easy one. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds to solve this one, and when you know it, shout it out, shout it out. Okay, ready, go. Awesome! I heard so many of you guys. That makes me so excited. Okay, so 10 and 4, what is our whole? 14. Awesome! You guys rock. And if you needed to draw a picture, that makes me so happy because you are using the skills that you know in your head to help yourself, right? That is awesome. So this is what we were working on today, right? So taking a part and taking another part and then finding how many altogether or also the whole, okay? You guys did so good and I'm so proud of you. So this is what I want you guys to do on your own at home, okay? Brayden has 12 red baseballs and 2 blue baseballs. How many baseballs does Brayden have all together? All right, I want you guys to try that on your own. And today, during our social meet, when we talk and we do our share alouds, I want you guys to tell me the super magic number of magic baseballs that Brayden has, okay? You guys did so great today, and I am so proud of you, and I cannot wait to see you guys later. Bye!